So tonight I went on a walk because I was overwhelmed with my anxiety and um, life and sin and everything. I was very frustrated, and I was saying the Jesus prayer and using my Orthodox prayer rope, which I'm not Orthodox, but my buddy Mason gave it to me. It was extremely helpful. Um, but I was praying and walking, and it just hit me really hard, that for years of my life I've rejected suffering. And I found that where I'm at is, so it says Luke 22:42, Father, if you are willing, remove this cup from me, yet not my will, but yours be done. I've been stuck between the remove this cup from me and the yet not my will, but yours be done for years. And when we reject that, we reject the suffering that God utilizes to make us into the saints that we're supposed to become. We're all God's desires for everyone to become Christian and saved, but also for all of us to become saints. And when we accept the suffering as opposed to rejecting it, we that's what heals us and makes us into the saints that we're supposed to be. And on top of that, I was thinking about how, growing up, whenever I felt anxious or sad or anything, I was always, you know, from well-meaning people taught, pray about it or whatever. And I don't think that's always the right choice, because I think it is good to pray, to not be anxious and all that stuff, and not to be depressed and everything. And I think God heals that stuff miraculously at times. But I think it's also like, I don't know, sometimes it's good to be sad sometimes, and like I can't, like, can you imagine Peter going up to Jesus while Jesus is in the Garden of Gethsemane and saying, like, hey buddy, looks like you need to have a little bit more faith, like, to me, that the whole idea that we could just pray away all of our problems is Gnosticism, and that's not God's design. And so, yeah, just realizing that, like, when you accept the story that God has for you, with the pain and the sorrow and all the joy and everything, that's exactly what makes you the saint that you're supposed to be. It's just something I realized tonight, so maybe it'll help somebody else. God bless.